Oscar Pistorius has killed his model girlfriend, Reeva Steenkamp, at his house at 4 a.m. in the morning, thinking she was a burglar. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the defense has no leg to stand on. However, it may still spring back into action. Poor little Tink Tink. I just hope that he doesn't get sent to a kangaroo court because he'll be hopping mad. And I hear some people saying that, or maybe he couldn't stand her anymore, but obviously this was just an accident, 4 a.m. in the morning, Valentine's Day, he didn't know that she was planning to do that. If you see someone in your house 4 a.m. in the morning you didn't expect to see, and you had a gun next to you, what would you do? Pick that gun up and pull the trigger. But in all seriousness, I'm not trying to take advantage of this situation. Oscar Pistorius is a very inspirational man, and I hope that he doesn't let his disability hold him back from anything apart from the gun trigger. Obviously, the gun debate is in America. However, you can't help but just link these two together as a great example. If he hadn't had a gun, this wouldn't have happened. Some people were saying, oh, if he didn't have a gun, he would just grab a knife. And if he didn't have a knife, he would have just strangled her. But wait a minute. A knife requires you to get closer to the person you're trying to attack. So obviously, if he'd had a knife and he had got closer to her and actually realized that it's his girlfriend, then obviously he wouldn't have done anything to harm her. But a gun, you can do that. You can kill someone with a gun while you're 20 meters away. That's the difference. This is why statistically, guns are more dangerous than knives and any other weapon. And if it wasn't for the gun, this beautiful girl would probably still be alive right now, today. But then again, in South Africa, I understand that crime in South Africa is crazy. The statistics in South Africa are completely mind-boggling. One reporter said that she's been to Oscar Pistorius' house and he's actually got barbed wire and a really high tall wall surrounding his house. So the likelihood of a burglar getting in is almost zero. I can't even begin to imagine how he's feeling right now. All I can say is, poor little Tink Tink.